One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on another SEC rival, the South Carolina Gamecocks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And the Gamecocks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Florida Atlantic's offense will have the football first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That's caught. It's McGee. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the first down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. Wants to keep it in the air. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
That was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Working the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Singleton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So South Carolina's offense will take the field for the first time. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. He's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
The Gamecocks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Austin. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intent.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Complete downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
Let's go, defense.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run across the 25. They finally get it on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Gamecocks.
All people shouldn't be getting caught up in something.
Now back to work. Trying to cap this drive with the pass.
Give me that.
Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown, South Carolina. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays
Wow.
not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And right down the middle. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. This drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the running back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
It's complete to the right. You'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. They'll try the left side. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
Come on, Kearns, that's a house call.
That is just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered.
There he goes. Makes it past the marker. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
We gotta put some new run plays in
snap
this.
it just about to reach the end of
This
the
was
quarter. They're going to go right back to him on first down. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just led him a little too far across the sidelines. Makes the catch, but it's incomplete.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. How about these two running games so far as dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats? We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal.
Yeah.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarter.
And he will score! Touchdown, Owls! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Back to throw, it's Austin. And they can't make the connection. 3rd and 10, still back up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He's got great speed. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. Grabbed over the middle. It's Carr. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Owls. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some
They still there. I'm in 5 leagues, bro.
has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure
I'm in 5
anything's
leagues.
going to change. They're up 14 over Pittsburgh. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
Stuff that, man. Get that shit out of here.
You can kind of feel that way, but dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick.
One
You
minute.
go down,
There you go.
score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started.
Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. The
they're
Gamecocks
locked down,
decide
man.
to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the return will be knocked down. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Toss to the outside.
Let's go. Let's go.
Turning
Let's
it
go.
on. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup,
Yeah.
and he's out of bounds at the 45.
Out of bounds, this man hitting me, yo.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Yeah, catch that, son.
Think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
As the rooster crows, they are getting cocky and cockier on 3rd down here.
Oh. Boy.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Gamecocks. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And what a job in coverage by the defense. First, the defender able to get his hand on the ball and tip that up into the air. It lands right into his buddy's hands. He has the convoy, and it is off to the races.
Shit like that happen when you don't capitalize on your plays. Wide open receiver, man. Came up with catch.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
All right. It's okay.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
It's all right. We in South Carolina.
And it'll come
Shit like that
out to
gonna
the
happen.
25, no attempt at a return. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. The big thing now, don't
go,
get
Mustard.
rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a
Put
good
the ball
omen.
down so he can run, man.
Tackle was made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. Florida Atlantic tries to move the chains on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it to the right. Breaks into the open. Past the sticks and still on his feet. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. They'll ride the hot hand. Still running at the 35.
Let's go, Mustard.
He now has 79 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing.
And I tell you what, we can focus on the left side of the line of scrimmage because that's
Oh,
where
Mustard.
the play starts. But you don't get big gains when you run out wide unless wide receivers, yes, wide receivers, commit to blocking, staying on their guys. Really good job on the outside by giving the running back space to make the big throw.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. He's got the back in the middle. Tackled there by the defense.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Making side adjustments here. They'll try to get it through the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And here they come going for the 1st down on 4th and 2.
Whoa.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
God, they cheating, nigga.
Goes down after the short
Wow.
return. What a play to get the football
Cheating.
back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw, it's Austin. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Unloads to the wideout. On target over the middle. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. All kinds of
It's cheating, dog.
They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Gamecocks have taken it inside the 20. Under fire. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. And that one's way too far for everybody. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass.
Give me that. Come on, they cheating, man.
Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a 1st half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he makes the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far from there in Columbia. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs.
Cheated.
But they've
Cheated.
matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Williams-Brice.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Owls will kick it off to start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Makes the quick grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Gives it on the option. Dragged down at the 26 after a pickup of 5. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Right back to the well. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Pulls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Throws for the tight end. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
It's a nice job by the receiver.
Run that again.
The sticks. Looked like it was going to be a 1st down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Looking for room. It's McGee. Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
anytime a blitz gets home that fast, I'm going to call it a lot, okay? I'm going to use this one time and time again until they find some answers to how we got that linebacker to the quarterback that fast.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Austin. He tosses one high and deep down.
Oh, my God.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tight end finds a soft spot. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's McGee. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give to the back. Powers through the defender. They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Really nice run there. You've seen him do this a time and time again.